The audience is the most important thing. Without them, we're nothing. Digital Spy is not just a 20-year-old brand, but it's a genuine community that has built together over time. It's in the title. Digital Spy is by fans for fans. So whenever we change anything on the site, we survey the fans first. We check the readers are okay with it, and we check that it's going to, in some way, improve their wants or needs. We have a reader panel where we focus things, and even the Digital Spy Reader Awards is our premier event every year, voted for by, of course, our readers.
When the new Game of Thrones season came on TV, we wanted to find out if they were watching in line with the UK programming or with the US programming. So we asked them. And that way we knew when to publish our content so as not to give them a ton of spoilers. It also comes down to the safe spaces that we've created on our platforms for marginalised audiences, because really positivity and change are things that we're committed to achieve at Cosmopolitan. So whether that's our LGBTQ+ and curve sections, our beauty hub, which is for curly and afro hair that we launched in 2019, everything we do is there and geared towards our readers.
So to put the audience first, we use every bit of data available to us to understand exactly who our audience are, what they're interested in, and how they react to certain topics. Every piece of content pitch is interrogated through this lens. Will our audience find it? Will they engage with it? Will they be interested? If so, why and from what angle? Nothing is written unless we can back it up with this audience insights.
At Carwow, we always put our audience first, and we do this by using SEO tools, customer research, to find out the questions that consumers have, and then we go about trying to answer them in the best way possible, and we use A/B testing and good product design to make sure that the relevant information is served to them in the most easy to understand way.
This year, obviously being a big year for news, and because of that, because there's been so much stuff to put out, we've been using Instagram a fair bit to deliver news, just because of its immediacy. It just hits the audience directly. You don't have the proxy of a Facebook or a Twitter link or whatever. It's just right there on their phone. And in doing that, we noticed the news posts got a really good response. So that kind of shifted how we use the platform, and changed our processes around posting on Instagram. And we're now kind of news first, whereas before we were culture first. And the audience seems to much prefer that to what we were doing before. So it's worked for us as much as it's worked for them.
Data is at the heart of everything we do at Cosmopolitan. And over the last year, we've used a variety of different tools and techniques to really find out more about them and really understand what it is they expect from us and what it is they want. So, for example, on our social media platforms, we ask our users, what are you watching? What are you reading? And what are you listening to? And that way we know exactly what's in and out of favour with them at any given time. Another way that we do this is by looking at a specific platform and seeing what's successful there in order to learn and adapt it for one of our other platforms. So for instance, on Snapchat and Instagram, we saw that horoscopes content was performing particularly well. We delved into the analytics and we took what we could from that and adapted it for the website. And there we've seen with our new horoscopes section, a 10,000% increase year on year in unique users. We've now also taken that to video, and we've created a beauty series based on astrological makeup.
Well, data is incredibly important to journalism in this day and age, and everybody's slightly swamped with it. But at Digital Spy, we've really focused on trying to actionable insights, not just data for the sake of data. And it's really important because reach and scale is really easy to judge. But there are lots of areas such as prestige, social good, innovation that aren't necessarily going to show up on a chart. So we have to incorporate lots of thinking there to really isolate and make sure that we cover all of those things and make sure that good journalism and reach are not mutually exclusive.
Data is behind every editorial decision we make. We have lots of different sources of data available to us, and we ensure that every single member of the team is data-driven. Everyone knows how to source, interrogate, and apply the data to their decision-making. It takes a bit longer when onboarding, the data training early is essential to make sure that everyone is capable of making these informed decisions. So I found that the secret to punching above our weight is finding the niche angles on the trending subjects. So everyone will be writing about the big topic of the day. We're never going to compete with the big newspapers out there. But is there a different angle, an unspotted detail, or something unique that we can report on to capture that interest? It's about being a bit more strategic with the resource that we have.
What makes us punch above our weight? I think it's really simple. All you have to do is work twice as hard and twice as efficiently as your competitors.